Hey, listen, I'm on my way right now to Humboldt, Tennessee to visit the Farmers Gin of Humboldt. Located about, 30 minutes from Jackson, Tennessee, to show you how cotton is ginned into fiber and cottonseed that's later used in making cooking oil. It's an amazing process. Follow me. Don't even blink.
Use the right lane to take exit 80B toward US Route 45 bypass and Humboldt.
The ginning process will amaze you, I can assure you of that. And I'm going all in, giving you exclusive access to the cotton ginning process.
Take the exit. Keep left.
These are cotton farms. There are several of these farms scattered all over this region. It's obvious that farmers in this part of Tennessee grow a lot of cotton. The gin that I'm just about to show you right now prepares cotton for 10 global companies, while the cottonseed goes to all refineries. I want to welcome you to this channel from wherever you are. My name is Leo and this is Kitchen Mike TV. Today, I want to show you how cotton is processed into fiber that's used for making the clothes that we wear, as well as the cottonseed that is later processed into cottonseed oil and then used in frying some of the amazing snacks that you know out there, for example, Pringles.
I'm James Wages with Farmers Gin of Humboldt, one of the owners and managers here at this operation. Today we're going to take you on a little tour of how we process the cotton all the way from getting it into the gin, how we clean the fiber, clean the lint, and remove the seed from the lint, and then we'll take you to a tour to the seed house and show you the final product of the ginning operation. So here we're bringing a module in from the field, and we're taking a weight so we'll know exactly what that module weighs, and then the ladies in the office are actually entering all that information, the module tag number and the weight of that module into the computer system, and then we'll go back and tie all of the bales into the computer system that come out of that module. In front of the module feeder, and what we'll do here is the truck that you see backing up, that truck will back up to the feeder when it's ready, and we'll unload the module onto the feeder bed, and then once we load it onto the feeder bed, we move into the unwrapper up here where we remove the plastic from the round bales. So here what we're doing here is we've got a knife blade in the floor of the feeder. The module rolls over the knife, cuts the plastic on the bottom. We use the lift to lift it up, pull the plastic out from underneath it, and then we back those arms up, and then when that module advances, it'll slide out from underneath the plastic. Once we remove the plastic, the module will advance forward into the head of the module feeder, and that's where we'll actually break the cotton up. It feeds onto a conveyor belt, and then we pull it into the gin with air. We'll also add heat to it to help remove the moisture. So what we're doing here, there's spike cylinders inside this head, and that is tearing the module apart, feeding it onto the cross belt, and then we're pulling it into the gin plant with air. The other pipe over to the left here is actually hot air going in, mixing with the cotton as it goes into the gin. We use the hot air for the drying process, and which also helps to remove the trash from the lint. we bring the cotton in from the modu feeder into the gin, the first machine that it goes through is a feed control. And what the feed control does is meter how much cotton we're bringing into the plant. Underneath the feed control, we drop it into a pipe where we can actually induce more hot air if we need more drying. It goes through a tower dryer, which creates slip on the cotton. The air moves faster than the lint, and we dry the cotton that way. Once we do that, we drop it back into a pipe. It comes over here. This is another style dryer. After it goes through the dryer, we run it through 2 more inch pipes where we clean the leaf out again. Then it goes into the feeder. And then the feeder meter how much cotton goes into each skin stand. And that's the process where we actually remove the seed from the fiber. Seed go into an auger, they go into the seed house. The fiber goes behind the gin stands into machines called lint cleaners where we clean the fiber. All that lint's brought into another pipe and goes into a battery condenser where we make it into a vat. It comes down the lint slide into the press. The press is actually pressing it into one box. Once that box is filled, the press picks up, turns. And then we press it into a 500-pound bale. Strap. We take a sample from each side of the bale. Bag the bale and we put a PBI tag on it, which is the identification tag for that particular bale.
So this is the tags we're talking about, right? The yellow tag, right?
Yeah, the yellow tag is the PBI tag.
Yeah.
That's the process. So it's kind of hard to see.
Oh,
but
yeah?
It's coming out down here, Leo. See it coming out of that pipe up there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I see that. Yep.
Yep. And so we'll start just filling it up all the way back down through here. We've got all these vents covered up, so they don't move.
Yep.
And then they fill them ends up good, so we get those good and full.
Yeah.
And then we kind of put it in layers.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the seed, and of course it's all genetically modified.
Yeah.
And of course a lot of this little fuzz and stuff, that's just just happens.
Yeah. Okay. What are some of the risks that you encounter in this process, though?
So our biggest risk in the cotton gin is fire.
Fire?
And, cotton is highly flammable.
Yeah.
It can flash over. It almost burns with a blue flame if it was to catch on fire in here.
Yeah.
So fire is our biggest concern.
Okay.
Another concern, we run vents underneath
Yep.
the seed so we can pull cool air through them. So we have to cool the seed down, so we have a risk of mold and that.
Mold, yep.
If we don't get them cooled down,
Okay.
just from the moisture content of the seed. And
This is about what? 14% moisture? Or
we'll get them down to about 12%.
12% moisture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We try not to put anything in the seed house over 15%.
Okay. What about pests like rats and?
So we don't have to worry about anything with pests. Cattle can.
Oh, they can consume this?
Cattle.
They can?
Yes,
No problem.
no problem.
Okay.
Because they have ruminant stomachs.
Yep.
Cottonseed contains glycol.
Yep.
And cattle can digest the glycol.
Okay.
So we don't have to worry about mice and stuff because they can't eat it.
Yep.
And so if he does eat it, he
Gonna die.
won't survive.
Yes, they won't. So they know that already.
They know that.
Yeah.
So don't have to really worry about any pests in the cottonseed.
Yeah. So why are you leaving a little bit of some of this fiber on here? But it looks like it's.
We try to get as much fiber as we can, but we can only get so much fiber because if we get too much, if the saws hit the hull, the seed, it can actually put seed coat fragments into my lint. And
you don't want that.
And we don't want that. When we take a sample of the lint, they'll actually dock us if they've got seed coat fragments.
They do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So you don't want to clean. You want to get as much lint as we possibly can get off of it.
Yeah.
But we don't want to overdo it.
You want to overdo it.
So it's kind of a fine line there.
Yeah. So what is the capacity of this warehouse?
So this warehouse here, we can hold right at 4,000 tons.
4,000 tons of cottonseed.
Yeah.
When it is full, basically.
When it's completely full.
Okay. So what would you say is the throughput of your process over there per hour?
So per hour on the seed side.
Yeah, on the seed side.
So we get about 550 pounds of seed per bale. 600. It depends, between 500 and 600 pounds of seed per bale. So we're putting out a ton of seed every 15 minutes.
Okay. Wow. When are you stopping processing? Because winter's coming up in about 2 months from now. Are you gonna stop for December, or are you just gonna keep on going?
We'll keep going until we get done.
Oh.
Because we haul the cotton out of the field ourselves.
Okay.
And so we go, if it's in the field, we go get it.
Yeah.
And we just keep going till it's done.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Nice, man. Thanks. The other thing I wanted to ask you, by the way, was the end product. I know we talk about the fiber coming out of this crop, but what about the oil itself? The oil market, the cottonseed oil. We use it. We use it in frying Pringles and some other different snacks. But it seems as though that market is not mature yet. Yet the crop has been 50 years plus, right?
Oh yeah. Ever since it's since it's been the United States, we've had cotton.
Yeah.
But so it's just not on the consumer market.
Okay.
And you can actually buy it online. You can find it online. You can't go to your local Walmart and find it. But it's the best frying oil that I've ever used.
Yeah.
And
it's clean.
It's clean. It has
high smoke point, right?
High smoke point.
Yeah.
It's really clean.
Yeah.
And it doesn't transfer flavor.
Doesn't.
From so I can fry fish in it.
Yep.
And then I can fry potatoes in it.
Oh, yeah.
Potatoes don't taste like fish. It doesn't transfer the flavor
Really?
like a lot of oils do.
Oh my gosh.
So it's a great product.
Yeah.
You know, the oil is.
Why do you think the consumers are not really picking this one up? Is it a kind of marketing?
It's marketing.
Marketing.
You've got, you know, you have to buy shelf space. You know, I'm sure Pringles, you got to buy shelf space in Walmart.
Yes.
And it costs a lot of money to buy that shelf space. And there's just not anybody that really put out the money to put it into 1 gallon jugs and put it in that space.
Okay. Thank you, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you
good.
for.
It's amazing. And you say that you also basically monitor the temperatures of each and every heap that we see over here.
Yeah, so these cables, they'll be, you know, the seed will be all the way up
All the way
to
to the
that
top.
catwalk.
Yeah.
And so these temperature cables, they monitor the temperatures all the way up throughout the pile.
Yeah.
There's a vent between each set of cables. And
They're
that's how
pumping air.
we're pulling air.
Pulling air.
We pull the air
Pulling air
down
out.
through the seed and bring it out of the building. And so we pull the cool air in. Once we get it down to about 38 to 40 degrees, then we stop cooling it.
That's it. Okay.
And
You can
it'll
stay like that
it'll
for-
stay that temperature all the way into August.
Oh. Okay. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
I really want to appreciate James for giving me access to his cotton gin here in Humboldt, Tennessee, and his willingness to teach how cotton is ginned into fiber and cottonseed for use in making cottonseed oil for the food industry. Thank you, James.
The oil is not retailing in stores yet, but I can assure you right now, with 100% confidence, that it has a clean, neutral flavor, and because of its high smoke point, it can be used in frying anything really, you know, from snacks to fish, producing a deliciousness beyond measure. Thank you for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. All the videos that I post on here are usually just about ordinary people doing incredible things to support their communities. And I bet you don't want to miss the next episode. See you in the next video.